Welcome back to another episode of the Bro Monroe Show, hosted by El Paso's funniest bros. Please enjoy and don't be a weenie.
Dude, so one time when I was in Mexico City, actually, me and my best friend, we ended up taking an Uber from the nice part of town to drop her off home and then drop me off at the Airbnb. And my stupid ass forgot my little clutch in the seat when I ran outside because I was carrying churros and fucking chocolate. So when I get to the lobby, I'm like, wait, my fucking bag, I can't order pizza anymore. So I tried contacting the Uber, right? He's already on a ride. But the thing is, this dude was running rides for Uber and then an app that was way cheaper. I don't even remember the name.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's only in Mexico, right?
Yeah, only in Mexico. Yeah. So he picked up this girl, gave her a 4-minute ride away from where I was. And then he calls me back and he's like, hey, man, was there a problem? I was like, yeah, I left my shit in the back. The fuck? So he checks and he says there's nothing, but he gives me the contact apparently of the person that went right after me. So I sent her a message.
No way.
And I was like, hey, bitch, you have my stuff.
Hey, bitch.
And she was like, oh, yeah, the little clutch with the hearts. It was a Victoria's Secret bag that I got for $5. And I was like, yeah, I have my passport card in there, in my Costco membership. Can I get that shit back?
Yeah. That's the most important thing is the Costco one.
Yeah, and the thing is, dude, I never have cash on me. And that night I withdrew 2,000 pesos, which is $100. So I was like, fuck, man, I'm not going to see that. But whatever. I just want my IDs back.
Your passport, yeah.
Yeah. And she was like, she held it ransom. She was like, all right, I'll give it back to you, but I'm going to demand $300 for it back. And she also started giving me crap because this was in 2019. So the AirPods had just come out and I had a pair. And she was like, also, your headphones don't work. How am I even going to use these? I'm like, I'm sorry.
She already tested them out. Trying to steal
what
shit.
the fuck?
Yeah, so, and then back in the day, I was still doing YouTube. So I had just gone to a boutique in Mexico City and got myself a nice wallet. It was a $400 wallet. I was like, fuck, dude.
Damn.
She's not even going to know what it is. I was like, fuck. So I told her, hey, can I just get my shit back? She was like, all right, bet I'll meet you here tomorrow. Just look for a lady with a scar across her face and a big dude that's buff. Right next to the dumpster. And I was like,
okay.
I showed my friends and they were like, don't go there. Don't go. I did end up going, sadly. So I called, it wasn't an Uber. It's this app called Candid. And the guy was fucking chill. He drove us around, trying to find this lady, but she kept flaking out. And at the end of the day, she just left my stuff in a plastic bag out of Soriana. I only got back my Costco membership.
No way.
My IDs, a picture I took at a wedding the week before, and a bag of chocolates. She stole all of my shit.
She took your churros too, or
Your passport también?
No, not my passport. I got that one back, but I was like, I'm dumb. But yeah, she made me waste 6 hours just driving around in a shitty place in Mexico City.
That's terrible.
It's called Chalco, and a friend came with me, and he's my friend is he's a twink, all right? So he's one of those guys is oh yeah, girl.
Super
and he's
flamer.
oh my God, I can't believe
Milo.
me. You brought me around. Dude, by the end of the day, the Uber driver became our friend. He was buying us burritos and stuff. And he was guys, we need a party. I was like, show me my wallet, man.
Damn, that's wild, man. And with that, we're in episode 105?
105. What a fucking evil bitch. You still have her contact?
Yeah, I did, dude.
You still have it?
Yeah.
Call her right now.
I reverse searched her
right now.
picture so many times. It was on WhatsApp and she had a picture. She did look like a chola. I was like, oh, dude, nah, she's gonna beat my ass.
Send me the contact. I'll send her a dick pic.
Bet.
She's gonna ask you for a ransom money for that shit.
See, everybody see my dick, so it doesn't matter. Welcome to another edition on the Bro Monroe Show. I'm your boy Milo, Miles Peace, El Gordo Ramsey, John Gotti Maserati. I need to get rid of that one. What else?
Why?
That's originally a dog's name. I don't know if,
You are a dog, bro. You're my dog. You're my perro, bro.
no, and that's it. But
What's good, everyone? My name is Ray Ruckus, a.k.a. Ray Zombie, a.k.a. Dottie Pippin. Too many nicknames. Good morning, y'all.
Hello and Happy New Year to everyone. My name is Andrew. I go by Drewski. I go by Drew, Downtown Drew, 2-Key Drewski. If it ain't two, it ain't Drew. And as of this year, I am now
It's Blandrew. Oh,
Cowboy Drew.
Oh.
I don't know. Many of you guys have seen me. You guys have seen me posting pictures and probably curious, like, hey, what's up with the hat, man? What's going on, bro?
I like it.
What's going on? And my grandma approved, so I don't really care what anyone else has to say.
Hell yeah, dude. That's badass.
Well approved.
But yeah, well approved.
I love it. I love it.
And then
we have a guest.
We have a very, 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 very special guest today, coming all the way. I'll let you introduce yourself.
Yeah. Everyone always says I come all the way from Juarez. I live here, guys, now. I've been living here for 3 years. So my name is Christina Cobra. Across the border, they used to call me Christina Cobra Barato.
Fuck, bro. You caught me off guard with that one. Nice. Okay. Christina Cobra Barato.
This is the first time he hears about this.
Oh, fuck.
Also, she charged a lot more.
She took you for your ransom money, bro.
Damn, dog. She got you, bro. Oh, that's fucking awesome, man.
Good
That's
shit,
awesome.
man. That was awesome.
So, Christina Cobra.
Now I can't get that out of my head. I'm sorry.
You had something to say about on that?
No,
too?
dude, it's nothing funny now. After hearing that shit,
What were you gonna say? Because he said he had a joke.
No,
for you.
it was just. Are you a fan of Cobra Kai or where did that?
That's good. That's good.
Actually, I've gotten that a few times. The Cobra doesn't come from Cobra Kai. It was from my favorite.
Okay, so
it was my favorite music group when I was like 11, 12 years old. I was a huge fan of Cobra Starship.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Sorry,
Get the fuck out of here. Really?
I wish I knew who you were talking about.
You probably heard them.
Snakes on a motherfucking plane. They did the song for Snakes on a Plane. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, really?
You don't know who they are? You never heard of them?
I've never.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have.
I'm
I'll
pretty
make
sure.
them good girls go bad. With the girl from Gossip Girl? No.
Oh, okay.
And then they
Zoe
blew up.
Deschanel? Oh, dude, I love Zoe.
It's not Zoe
not her?
Deschanel.
No,
it's
it's the other white girl.
Oh,
with
the
blue
other one.
eyes.
the
Yeah,
girl
yeah.
that plays Blair Waldorf. I
Yes.
don't remember her name.
Fuck.
I have an image in my head. And I
Is
can't-
it?
Is it the one with the big eyes?
It's Zoe
Waldorf,
Deschanel.
It's not. It's
No.
not. Blake Lively played Serena, and then Blair was played by this girl. But I like
she's
it's at the tip of my tongue. I can't remember her
I used
name.
to watch that with Chuck Bass, right?
Yeah. She was
Yeah.
Chuck's.
What was her
girlfriend.
character's name?
What's up?
What was her character's name?
Blair.
Blair.
Blair
Waldorf.
Waldorf or something.
Waldorf.
Waldorf. Something like that.
Waldorf.
Bro, what's her name? I can't. She's
The fuck?
she's a pretty woman, bro. I can't remember her name though.
Played by Leighton Meester. Is that her name?
There we go.
Meester.
There we go.
Yeah,
Leighton
yeah.
Meester. I couldn't remember her name.
She's in the music
fi-
video and everything.
Bitch
yeah.
finding a motherfucker though.
Is
Let
she?
me see.
Oh,
It is, bro.
right away. Oh, let me see. Let me see.
Bro, I haven't seen her, dude. I used to love that show just because of her. Look at this shit.
Let me see.
She's gorgeous, bro. Or maybe I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
That's tight. That's tight. So that's where the name came from.
Oh,
So
okay.
talk to us. I know you have a couple things to promote out here. Tell people what you do. Not your 9 to 5, but
All right, not my
Yeah.
big girl stuff.
yeah, not your big girl stuff. But
and not
fun
your
stuff.
after hours stuff either.
Not the Cobra Caro shit.
That's just across the border, guys.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no. Well, I used to do. I started off doing YouTube when I was still in high school. It was probably like 10 years ago. It was like 2015. I kind of grew an audience on there. It's kind of crazy. I started making money from like doing like drawings and like cute like journaling stuff and stickers. So after like during COVID, I kind of like did really well. Grew my channel, grew everything, and then I moved here to El Paso. So I was broke, mattress on the floor, TV on the floor.
Hell
My
yeah.
only piece of furniture
Was
was a rug in the middle of the living room.
Quick question. Was your channel in English or in Spanish?
Oh, it was in Spanish. I tried having two when I first started. Yeah, I would like film twice for the intros, and then I would like do the voiceover in the language it needed to. But at the end of the day, it became too difficult to like manage both channels, and I was very inconsistent. I would be that bitch that would be like, "Yeah, you're gonna see me again in 3 weeks." Maybe. Yeah, but like the Spanish one kind of blew up because no one was really doing what I was doing at the time. And when I was in high school, I kind of started getting into K-pop. So I started integrating that into like, I used to do like room decor and like school supplies DIYs. So when I started integrating that, I grew my channel from like 10K to 50K in like 4 months. So that's where I kind of like found my voice and my people and everything. Because at school, I was kind of like an outcast and I was getting bullied very hard. So I was like a closeted K-pop fan because I was like, man, everyone was already shitting on me. Like, wait till they found out I'm a weeb and I like K-pop too. So yeah, and I don't know.
Damn, I wonder what they were bullying you for.
Oh, dude, it was awful. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel a lot of us can relate that we've gotten bullied before in school. But My own story, personally, it was like my best friends kind of just stopped talking to me because they were being assholes. And 9 months later, I find out there's this whole Instagram page where they've been making fun of me.
No
Like,
way.
Fuck, they went to that
Yeah.
extent.
No, my
9 months, like, and I still have the
fucking wild.
screenshots. Like, they
What?
would recreate my pictures, but they
Do
would
you
make
still have
them
their
look.
fucking names? And
Oh, yeah.
let's look them up too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, we can
Fuck 'em
roast,
out, fuck
we can
'em up.
roast the fuck out of
Yeah,
them.
fuck you.
Yeah, and well, that was happening for 9 months, so that was so embarrassing. Like when I found out, it was like when my grandpa was like in the hospital. He was like very sick, so I was going through a bunch of stuff, and I was like, damn, like now I have to like add this into the mix too. So it like finding my voice online was always pretty nice, and like people that weren't into the same things I were, people that related to like my stories. So that was like super empowering, and I got to meet a bunch of people online that I probably would have never met any other way. And one of my closest friends, actually, I met her because one day I was just live streaming on Instagram, and she was like, oh my god, I love your content. I went to her profile and she has like a huge account. I'm like, oh my god, someone important likes me. So yeah, we started like messaging, and she's so sweet. She's probably the person that taught me the most and encouraged me the most to like stay online. And yeah, well, I kind of took a hiatus when I moved out here because I was like, I dropped out of school, and I was like, well, most of my content was based on like school stuff. What am I doing now? And I kind of never came back. But then fast forward to like last year, I met Gus, and he was doing his Chugatown mics. So I kind of tagged along, and it was very fun. And one day he came up to me and he was like, hey, I feel like you should try going up on stage. You have the presence, you have the energy, like just try it out. I was so skeptical, but I finally ripped the Band-Aid off, and ever since I've really enjoyed doing like stand-up and comedy. I feel like I found my voice again after like 3 years of just like hiding and trying to do like my own stuff. So it's been pretty awesome. I love all the people I've gotten to meet too. And I've met some of the most awesome and sweetest people you ever can meet. And I like the YouTube thing. I know I could have never met them any other way.
Damn, that's so tight.
That's fucking amazing. That's awesome, dude.
Do you still have the? Do you still have access
story.
to? Yeah, it is, right? Do you still have access to that YouTube? You still?
Yeah, I could
I
could post on it. I've tried like coming back a few times, but it always flops because I'm very inconsistent. So I'll post a video, be consistent for like 3 months, and then I'm like, yeah, I'll do it later, and boom, a year passed.
Life happens.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tight, though.
Adulting.
That's crazy.
That's
That's very inspiring though. Like like they were saying. You know?
Yeah, it's a perfect word. Inspiring. That's really cool, man.
Inspiring.
That's badass.
Thank you guys.
Wow. How did it feel, seeing yourself being bullied on social media like that? Because I used to be a teacher back in the day, and I would see that shit all the time with my kids. Like, hey, coach, they're doing this, and then they show me stuff. I'm like, how the fuck are these kids doing this? Like, how are they getting those pictures? But I don't know where they post them, because I know a lot of people have, I guess, Finstas. That's what they call them, right? The fake Instas
Yeah.
or whatever, or their incognitos or whatever.
Yeah.
So they have, like, let's say the kids have, or they used to have one called, let's say, Drew Spams. So Drew would post stupid shit on his Drew Spams, but then his regular Drew would be like family or whatever.
Yeah.
So I mean, I just wonder if maybe that's, because you guys are a younger generation than us. So
Yeah, so this happened like in 2016.
okay.
And
That's when I was doing my thing.
well, I was at the time I was already doing YouTube, so like I was trying to grow my Instagram account. I think I had like 10K at the time on it.
Damn.
And I love taking cute pictures, making it look aesthetic and whatever. So they would take those pictures and either edit on top of it like something stupid, like poop stains or like very immature stuff. And or they would like try to recreate, like, for example, I took a selfie one time in the mirror, and they went into like a Sims like character generator, and they just like recreated my image kind of, but like with a huge nose and pimples, stuff like that. And at first when I came across, actually, like, I have a tattoo right here. It's very special because the girl that did it, we went to kindergarten together, and she sent it to me.
Oh, nice.
I like hold such regard and respect for her because she was the only one that told me. And she was like, hey, I thought this was you, but this is weird. So she sends me the account, and it says like Christina Guzman or something like that. Because I used to go by Christina Gaskarth based on another band member that I like, but then they got canceled. So I was like, maybe not. That emo scene, all those Warped Tour musicians. Ooh.
Shout out to Warped Tour.
Yeah.
Shout out to Warped Tour, bro.
It's
bringing
making
it
a comeback,
back.
right? They're bringing it back. They're
I
bringing
had
it back.
just seen something. Some KLAQ had posted like a fucking remember.
throwback, yeah.
Remember? And I was like, taking it back. I was like, oh fuck, I remember that.
Dude, I remember when Katy Perry came to Las Cruces back in the
Katy
day.
Perry.
I was at
You
that
were there?
Warped Tour.
Shut
They had
up.
her like cast for like her chest area.
I was at that same.
Oh, was it nice and?
It was huge.
Hell yeah.
Me at like 14, I was like, I hope they grow like that.
Hell yeah! Shout out to Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Dude, I just saw like a thing on I don't know if it was Twitter or Instagram where they're saying that people lost, or she lost a lot of fans recently and blah blah blah, and they're saying it's because of this video, and it was like where she was like with a monster truck and she was like a cyborg or some shit, and people are like weirded out. And I just saw like 2 days ago.
I think
she looked hot in there, but I mean,
Dude.
Bro, I would never cancel Katy Perry.
I would never
She's
cancel
so goddamn
Dude,
fun.
you guys want to get into
absurdly
conspiracies
fun.
real quick?
no,
You
it's
guys wanna
funny.
get into conspiracies?
The JonBenet.
JonBenet Ramsey.
You guys wanna
Oh,
get into
yeah.
that? Let's
Totally.
do it.
Take us.
No, I don't know the details exactly because I really didn't want to go down that rabbit hole, but because I try not to. So just from a glance, I could just reading off the top is JonBenet Ramsey is Katy Perry.
That's what they're saying.
That
You know
she
who
was
that
never
is?
murdered.
You know who that is,
You know
right?
who
Yeah,
that
yeah,
is?
they just came out like
With a
Netflix.
documentary.
Netflix just came out with that whole documentary series type shit, but yeah,
It's one of the most,
that's
like,
one of the
famous-
conspiracies and shit.
That's
And
crazy.
they put their images and stuff like
You're good.
to see if there's any like if you could tell.
The-
And
the-
Yeah.
the-
I mean, you can kind of, but if that's reaching, bro.
The
That's
eyes,
reaching.
bro, but I mean, still,
That's
that's
reaching.
reaching. That's reaching. You never know. I mean, I don't know.
Representing.
That's
That whole
wild.
thing's crazy, bro. That whole story's crazy.
What is it that JonBenet went missing and then like they turned her into Katy Perry so she could be a pop star? That's the
Basically,
that's
dude.
basically
Yeah,
But her parents were so weird, and then the whole
They
connection-
clearly killed her. Like it's obvious. It's fucking obvious.
It was I don't know.
I don't know. Did you ever hear that metal band, that hardcore band named The JonBenet?
No.
Yeah,
What?
that was a hardcore band named The. It was the JonBenet. They're just like fucking metalcore and shit. They're pretty
That's cool.
That's so wild, bro.
Wild times.
should start our own
A lot
called
of crazy
The
shit
Katy
happened
Called
within
what?
that year. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go for it.
No. Looking back on the mid '90s, it was crazy, bro. You had so many deaths. Princess Diana. You had the O.J. Simpson shit. You had fucking
The Bill
death of-
Clinton shit.
The Bill Clinton. You had Biggie dying. You had
Tupac.
Dude, it was so. And then the JonBenet Ramsey shit. Like, what
There's a
the
bunch of
fuck?
that shit.
There's a bunch of weird shit
Dude,
going on in the mid '90s.
That's what they're saying. That a lot of people said the '90s were like the peak era of like. That's what a lot of people say. That it's just the vibes. Everyone was just so happy and like.
It was colorful.
It was
the
pre.
fuck?
It was pre.
Crack
pre-internet.
epidemic much?
No. The crack epidemic was the '80s. So the '90s. A little bit.
It was also colorful, bro. Remember
was
the
just more- yeah, it
fucking
was more
windbreaker
colorful.
fucking suits that everyone wore and
Yeah,
shit?
dude. Did you guys ever wear that? back
Bright
then?
colors
I
and
know you're
shit.
probably born in the mid '90s, but like
I was
or
born late 90s.
late '90s. I'm sorry, late '90s. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
So do you remember like windbreakers? Did you guys ever wear windbreakers?
Oh yeah. I feel like that was more of an 80s look, no? Because like my
80s
mom
and
had
90s.
pictures where she would have like
80s
these
and 90s.
teal and purple, like
Yeah,
those
those
colors.
tracksuits and shit.
Yeah,
were
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
in,
Those
bro.
like pastel colors, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
they were-
those
it was
solo
like
cups.
too bright colors, bro. They were like fucking. Oh, bro, bring that shit back.
Bring it back. Bring the '90s back, please.
Please don't. The 90s were very traumatic for me, all right?
Oh, never mind. Don't bring.
These two didn't get bullied. They were cool guys in high school.
my little
I
two
got
got
fucking
bullied.
bullied, all
I
right?
feel you,
I got bullied, bro.
I got
Oh,
bullied
you
too.
fucking liars. You didn't
did,
bully the
bro.
way we got bullied.
My tios bullied me. Though.
You guys didn't win first place in track. You guys didn't fucking score 4 touchdowns. Fuck y'all.
What is wrong with you, dog? I think the beer's already talking.
Cherry tomatoes got to you, bro.
Shout out to Cherry Tomatoes.
Infused with something? Jesus. What was that
So
squirt?
I know. We on the questionnaire we asked like, do you have any hidden talents? Now we're talking about music and all that. It says you play guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get down or what? Because we have a guitar right here. Nah, I just
Shut up.
You're not
Dude,
suffering for it.
I was gonna bring guitars in my house.
Go bring one, bro.
I fucking.
It's out of tune, though.
I've always wanted to learn how to play the guitar. I got gifted one a long time ago, and my lazy dumbass never fucking
Same,
tried.
dog.
Because you're too busy talking to girls and shit.
You're too busy being a cool guy, not getting bullied. All right, so Christina, when did you start learning to play guitar or other instruments, and what got you into that?
So I was probably like 8 or 9
Damn,
when I
okay.
got like my first guitar. I got one of those like little kids guitars from like Target. Santa got it for
Like
me.
a ukulele type, or
No, it was an actual guitar.
no,
It was
no,
just
okay.
smaller.
Okay,
Like it was
cool.
kid size.
Okay.
So like Santa got that for me. And then my mom's
Shout out to Santa.
Yeah.
Shout out to Santa.
El Pancho Claus.
My mom's a college teacher, so at the time, she told me like, "Hey, I have this student who's like really good at guitar. Let me ask him if like I can pay him so he like teaches you." So yeah, I started getting lessons, and at the time what got me, like, I've always been into like emo music, And the first group that I really got into was Panic at the Disco. Nice. So like this kid, he was also like into like the emo scene. He started like teaching me how to play like Paramore, Metallica. Like those were my beginnings.
Some Death Cab for Cutie and shit.
Hell yeah. That's for confessional.
Yeah. Taking Back Sunday.
Yeah.
Say another one, Milo.
Shut up, cool guy.
So that's how you got started with
Rooney.
Okay.
Yeah, some Rooney.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And do you still play? I mean, regularly, or I mean, do you practice?
I've kind of like left it, and I normally wear like nails, so it makes it really hard. I have to like take them all off and actually like play. Oh, okay. But no, yeah, I still do it from time to time. When I was like in 8th or 9th grade, I joined like choir in my school, but like when I auditioned, I played guitar and sang, and I feel like that's what got me in because I kind of suck.
That was gonna be my next question. Do you also do vocals and stuff? Do you sing as well?
Dude, how do you think she got Gus, bro? Oh, she swooned him.
Damn.
I serenaded him outside of his house.
Hell yeah.
Please be my boy.
Hey, you know what I mean?
Be freak back serenading.
Hey, fuck the boombox up here. She's fucking straight from the source, baby. That's fucking tight. Hell yeah, I like that. That's tight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bust out the guitar right now. I'm gonna sing to you too.
He's gonna fall in love.
I'm sorry, girl.
Hey.
He's a handsome devil. Look at him. I've never seen such a handsome devil sitting on that brown couch. Look at him. I love it. That's cool though. I mean, so would you, let's say,
I have a question. Like, would you incorporate music into your comedy?
Yeah.
I would love to. You know,
that could
when
be
I was
part of an act, huh? Like,
yeah, we saw a kid walk last week at the comic strip.
Oh yeah.
And then Anthony Special too. Like I love the way that they integrate music into their set. So like doing impressions and stuff like that. So that was very inspiring. I was like, I want to try this. You know, like it's like resolution time. So I was like looking inside myself, and I'm like, I really want to start doing it. You know, I normally like Sharita invites me to their karaoke group. So I mean, I want to go out, try different styles, see what like kind of fits. Yeah. I stopped smoking cigarettes last year because I always smoke like a Victorian chimney.
Nice.
So I feel like 8 years of smoking cigarettes kind of like made my voice raspier, which was like what I always loved. I had huge inspirations like Johnny Craig. I know he's canceled, but he's a great singer in my opinion.
Cool.
Johnny Craig.
He
was in Emma Rosa, Slaves, Dance Gavin Dance. Yeah, that dude. And I was in Glass Years with Vic Fuentes and the guy from Kyoto's Craig Owens. Okay. So yeah, like I really loved his voice. But it was super raspy. So now I'm like kind of like trying to discover like, all right, I don't smoke. I can hold my air better. My voice doesn't crack as much, but I got to like discover how my voice sounds now.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking about last week with Kid Walk. Because he was saying he, like he said, he incorporates his impersonations, his voiceovers on there. We were talking about that, how I used to go to comic strip back in the day with my family, and there would be a lot of like hypnotists, and I haven't seen that shit since I was a kid. And I was just like wondering, like, why not? You know what I mean? But it just, I guess, what sticks is what he was saying.
He brought up a good point. He was saying like prop comics get not canceled, but they get bullied.
Yeah, they get bullied. Like, that's what he was saying. Yeah,
like nobody wants to like. They're like a lesser life for him. He's like, dude, that's
just
he's
jealousy,
like,
bro.
Yeah, it is. It's hater shit.
It's because like, I didn't think of that sooner.
Yeah, it's hater shit, dude. Like, nobody wants to be labeled as Carrot Top. Like, what the fuck is wrong with Carrot Top? Other than he looks really fucking weird. But I mean, he's
with the
funny.
puppet, the fucking Chile.
Jeff Dunham.
Yeah, Jeff Dunham.
Right.
Jeff the ventriloquist.
The ventriloquist, and then who else does this? Is Adam Sandler? He busts out the guitar sometimes.
Yeah. Everybody's. I mean, shit. But the point I was getting to is that like I think if it's just entertaining, dude, who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? Like
if you like,
that's awesome, man. If you like it and you make people laugh and you make people have a good time, fuck it, dude. It's fucking dope. Like,
exactly.
I think the only rule is like be funny. Period.
Exactly, be funny.
Yeah.
Do you, but be funny.
Yeah.
Don't be a dick. You know what I mean? That's all. Don't be a dick.
Yeah.
And if you are, I mean, you can't be a dick, man.
That's why I don't stand up. I just go up there and talk shit to people. you fucking piece of shit. I fucking hate you. Like,
that was, dude. Shout out to the Chucotown Comedy Fest. You know what I mean? When they hosted the Javi one the last time, a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah,
dude, he was going in on the fucking crowd. So like he was roasting them, dude. It was fucking awesome with the army guy, the Air Force guy. Like he was going back and forth. It was fucking amazing. Just like the way it worked out. His fans in the front row were just amazing, dude. Like that was great. Like,
that's badass. I wouldn't want to be roasted by Javi. Fuck that.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna stay on Javi's good side.
I'm gonna stay on his good side. That's why I try to be cool with him. But yeah, shout out to Gus Buzz for doing all that. All the guys that were out there. Shout out to where was I this past week? Where were we on Thursday? Was it Thursday? Wednesday?
Wednesday.
I feel like I did something this week.
Well, we were on another podcast.
Shout out to Death in the Hoodie. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to that other podcast. Make sure y'all listen. That episode just dropped this morning, midnight, I guess. With Sunny, with Louie. Shout out to them. Give them a listen, give them a follow. Show some love to that episode. We talk some shit on there. Milo gets a little candid.
That guy always fucking did.
He cried a couple times.
I cried several times.
Twice.
Fuck that bitch.
Bro, but yeah. Shout out to Death in the Hoodie. Shout out to A-Town Talk. And who else was the other one that we were talking about?
Takeover.
Smash Notes.
Oh yeah, Smash Notes. Yeah.
Shout out to the
yeah.
new podcast with Otis Hicks and Steve. I mean, we're trying to collab with them. We're trying to do some shit with them, but give them a follow too. I mean, local comedy, local everything. Support local.
I just got a tattoo with Steve last week.
Oh, really?
Two, actually, yeah.
Tight. Which one or what?
I got like my best friend's handwriting and then my grandma's signature right here.
Oh, that's
Steve
cool.
did a great job. So,
do you mind sharing what that says up top on the wrist? Or?
Yeah. It's lyrics from a "Bring Me the Horizon" song. It's kind of cheesy, but like my best friend wrote in her handwriting.
We love quesadillas right here, baby. It's cheesy. Let me see what it say.
It says, "I'm telling you, you're all I need. I'll never leave." It's from the song "Follow You." It has a little heart right there.
That's
cool.
beautiful.
It looks like my shopping list. I know, guys, but
It kind of looks like you just scribble real quick. Yeah. Hey, you're trying to get the test answers right here on your wrist.
dude, I fucked up because like, what if I'm on stage now and people think I'm gonna be like, yeah, I forgot my joke, guys. Wait.
That's awesome. That's awesome that you have, like, you just said that your other tattoo was inspired to your friend, a picture that your friend drew, or
no, it's the tattoo artist. She was the girl that kind of like told me what was happening, and then she became like a tattoo artist. So I was like, dude, I look up to her and respect her so much. So like, I'd love to have like a tattoo. This was from a flash she did, but cool. Honestly, like it was special to me because she did it. You know,
yeah, for sure.
If I were to get a tattoo from one of my best friends, it would just say like mumble mumble.
Shout out to Red. Dude, that's similar because look, if you look at this one right here, that's like my dad's actual hand holding a cigar. See right there?
Ooh.
Like my homie Fito, shout out to Fito, Dead Bird Ink. He traced my dad's hand, and then back here is my dog, and R.I.P. Baloney, but that's his actual like silhouette with his ears.
Yeah.
Got to trace.
One of my other best friends is a tattoo artist.
Shout
You
to
should check
Fito,
him out. Dead Bird Ink.
Dead Bird Ink. Shout out to Fito, El Fito Químicas. He's been on our show like twice, I think.
Yeah, we gotta get him on again.
I gotta get him again. He's now at the new tattoo shop right there in downtown.
He's
Sunset,
downtown.
Sunset
now.
Tattoos is literally around the corner from Rosewood and all that. So if you guys hit it up.
Check him out.
Can I take over?
Do your thing, Papa. Do your thing.
All right, so my shit's paranormal shit, fucking occult shit. I know you said you had you haven't had any paranormal experiences, but your family has, right?
Family and friends.
Family and friends. Are you comfortable sharing that?
Paranormal, like ghosts,
Yeah.
something like that.
I mean, my uncle, I don't know what it is about him, but he kind of just senses stuff.
He's one
You
of
know?
those.
Yeah, he's one of those.
So like,
People have
when
The
I
Shining.
remember,
The
yeah.
Shining.
I remember when we went to Cancun, I was like 7 years old. So they finally it was taking forever to get a room. They finally give us a room. We walk in and he's like, nope. My mom and I are like, really, dude? Like, come on. Like, we still need to go rent a car. Like,
And you guys knew that he was already like saying no because of the ghost, or
he told us like something happened here. I don't want to stay here. No, like I just no. So we were like, all right, bet. And like we asked around, and apparently like that side of the hotel had been under construction for a while, and one of the construction employees had an accident and passed away like in that room.
Oh hell!
So he asked us to get changed. Like my uncle, like he's kind of sensitive. I'm not. I'm kind of stupid. I'll be real with you guys. But he told me too. Like he worked like he's a lawyer, so he worked for the government, and then he had kind of like his independent office for a few years. And the office he had for the longest, he was probably there for like 25 years. It was in a corner of a really well-known street, Lopez Mateos.
Okay.
So on there, he said that like weird shit would just happen. So they had like a little kitchen at the very back of the building, and if you put like water gallons on top of it, of the cabinets, they would just like they would like they would just like the water would disappear, and they would just like someone sucked them, and the seal would still be like unbroken.
Where was this again?
That's crazy.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
What's the name of the street again? No, just
Lopez
kidding.
Mateo?
Yeah, La Lopez Mateos. It was in front of a Rapiditos Beep Beep. I'm sure it's an Oxxo right now.
Dude, that's crazy.
There's more. There's more.
So it's like a legit gallon, like someone squeezed it, but like the water's gone, but the steel is still
the seal's
closed?
untouched. Yeah.
They didn't say it way.
What's her name? Is
And then
what's her name?
Ghost dog.
Hey, what's her at though? What the hell, dude?
let's communicate with her on like Morse code, you know?
I'm down, bro. I'm down.
So
Where you at?
how often would that happen though? Like, I mean,
Over time, like if you left water up there, like within a week or 2 weeks, it would end up like that.
that's
and then
crazy.
in the hallway, there was a tile that would always pop up. Always.
I don't know.
Always. No matter how they fixed it, what they did, it would always pop back out.
That might be a foundation problem. My dad lays tile and shit. but no, I understand what you're saying.
Like there's more weird shit, you know, like things in separate, like okay, it could be something.
Yeah.
But also like he was working there during the time where like violence got really, really scary in Juarez, and that was a very dangerous place of the city at the time. And he said like he kind of knew that like whatever entity was there, they didn't mind him, right? So he would like leave music on for them, and he would talk to them like, "Hey, I'm coming back. I'm leaving." And there was one night where
That's crazy.
he heard like a lot of noise going on, and I was like, "All right, I'm leaving. I get it." And he went home. So the next day, they actually shot a guy in that corner.
Oh, what the?
And then he said when he would be like at his office, he would hear like you could hear like high heels walking up and down upstairs, but there was no one. He would normally be the one that would stay the
So
latest.
you think they were telling him like get out, like leave?
There was
get
times
out of-
where he
like,
could
they're giving
understand.
him a warning and
yeah,
stuff?
it was a
Like
warning.
the part where like someone got shot. You
Yeah,
think
yeah,
That's
yeah.
why they were making noise. Like, hey, yeah.
Yeah, he was like, "All right, I'm leaving. He was like, I knew that like they didn't mind me, and they were trying to like warn me about like bad stuff, but they would call her la taconcitos because like she would you would hear like a
Did you
lady
look- yeah.
with high heels upstairs.
Oh man.
And
La original Cobra barato.
maintenance folk.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, that's crazy. Like touching on that. Like, how the fuck did the fucking like the spirit realm like fucking know that something was gonna go on? And because your uncle was so kind to them, like they're like, hey, vete way
Yeah.
at the La Burger and shit.
Here's
That's
the thing:
tripped out.
that land plot used to be a cemetery, like in the time of the Revolution.
Oh,
so then they
shit.
built over
Shit,
it.
okay.
Yeah,
That's wild.
That's crazy, dude. That's dope.
so the thing that I'm basically learning right now is be nice to ghosts and spirits, and also be nice to AIs, guys. Be nice to your
Oh, yeah.
Siri. Be nice to your Alexa, dude. You have to be nice.
Wait, you
because-
watch Y2K? Is that what you're bringing
Bro,
it up?
bro, I've been watching too many sci-fi movies and shows, and you have to be nice because they do develop feelings, and you know what I mean, like start
Really?
fucking with you. Yes, dude.
I
Like
gotta
they
tell.
will be malicious to you. So
Like
you
romantic
gotta-
feelings?
No, like terrible. If you're mean to them, bro, they'll be fucking.
I just try to trick mine. Like I try to make it contradict itself, and when I do it, it doesn't like it.
Gaslighting
Yeah,
AI?
dude.
Dude, I don't know, man, but
Fuck.
you guys gotta be careful with
Fuck,
that
I
shit.
gotta stop.
I'm telling everybody right now, it's on camera, it's on record. Be nice to your AIs, be nice to your ghosts, because you never know, man. Fuck that.
Thank God I always
Hell
say
no,
please
dude.
and thank you to ChatGPT.
Dude, now like
It's not that smart. It's not that smart.
the last like 6 months I've been super nice to my Siri because before that I was a dick to her, bro. Like I just on purpose, but now I'm like, hey, thank you. Like, fuck, dude. You never know, bro. I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you. These
Stupid.
guys, I'm telling you, bro. You gotta be nice to them. Be nice to them.
You're an idiot.
All right. So you said you had your biggest fear. Do you remember what you wrote?
I don't remember, guys.
Really?
So long ago and shit.
I think look at this.
Hey, look at this guy. Is this guy small? Is this
It's like
Nah,
a guess.
nah.
It was
Not
like
even.
fucking half a year ago.
Not even.
This was in 2019,
Hey,
motherfucker.
it happens, bro. People.
He was the one bullying you, messaging you.
We finally got you guys in the same room.
Content ain't shit.
Nah, so it says it was September 30th. I don't know if it was the same weekend as comedy. It wasn't.
It was the week after the festival.
The week
'cause
after,
that's when I talked to Milo, and he was like, just
Yeah.
fill out the
Okay, so
form
September.
online.
Yeah. So it says,
Yeah.
what's your biggest fear? It said being lonely.
Yes.
Okay. In what
That's
sense?
a very
'Cause
emo thing to
Not
say.
not a lot of people.
Wait, let me swoop my hair down.
It's not. It might not be the literal being lonely, like just you by yourself. But you know what I mean. There's other types of
Forms
loneliness.
or-
That's why
So,
I
I mean,
wrote
I don't know.
being lonely instead of
do you wanna,
alone.
Yeah.
Yes,
Do you wanna,
okay.
Do you
'Cause,
want to
like,
elaborate on that?
There's been points in my life where I feel like, yeah, there's people around me, but I feel like they're empty relationships. Like they're not good people for me. They're not people that would care, that will listen. They're not relationships that are for fulfilling me. So honestly, like there's nothing that would scare me more than being surrounded by the wrong people or just feeling like consistently empty or like the friends that I have are not really my friends.
Okay.
I feel you, bro.
I get it,
I feel
I
you.
get
Yeah.
I get it. Sometimes I feel alone, lonely,
Do you really?
especially around these guys.
Shut the
Fuck up, you piece of shit.
I hate you.
I hate you.
I hate you.
They only text me, well, "Why are you late? Where are you?"
Shut the hell
Dude,
up.
I knew your fucking pussy heard about that. You fucking piece of shit. I knew you were. I fucking knew it.
We
I
always tell
fucking
you
knew
to
it.
go to the shows. You always tell you about everything you
Yes.
can't. You can't, so shut the fuck up.
Dude, there was an incident that happened a couple weeks ago and shit. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm referring to. I'm like, I haven't told this phone, like, hey, wait, say we thought that way? Nah.
Talking about.
We'll talk about it off air. No. We're not airing out dirty laundry.
All right. So
I want the tea though, so we'll talk after.
I'll cut it out.
No.
Yes.
No, bitch, because last week you didn't show up.
What are you talking about?
Last week, remember last week you didn't show up?
To Kid Walk.
To Kid Walk.
Oh, bro, I
And
was
it-
hurting. I was hurting.
But I had said something about, I don't remember what the group chat said. Something about you being late. And then I made a little jab about
the blue label. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
That's what it was.
bro, I know. I was like, I did.
All right.
I didn't give a shit about any of that.
All right, maybe it's just me being paranoid and shit.
Yeah, I think that's what it was because I really couldn't make the show because I was hurting that day. I was
You're hurting because you're
I
hungover?
was sick. I was sick.
Oh, you were sick.
I was sick.
I was sick yesterday, bro. I had to go
I
get an
couldn't-
AV
That's
drip,
why I
bro.
couldn't make it.
I had to go get
Okay.
an AV drip yesterday, bro.
And then I couldn't make the Thursday one because
And,
I had
and, and then asked this bitch, I was like, hey, wait, ¿se agüitó este güey o qué? Yo me agüité. I was like,
Nah.
pues este güey se agüitó conmigo.
You
And shit,
know,
fucking, I got all
I was like,
sad
nah,
and
nah.
shit.
I was like, Drew's
Yeah,
good. Drew's good.
it was you, babe.
Fucking dick.
All right, so on our question, we always ask people, 3 people, dead or alive,
Oh,
they could
I
be
like
famous or not. You know, who would you want to have your vices? Whether you drink with them, smoke a cigarette, smoke a joint, do whatever you want to do with
And then
them.
that first one that she put, it has to be like the same one that
Bro,
most of our guests.
That's what I'm
picked,
saying.
bro.
Like that's what I'm getting.
Oh,
at. Like,
is
crazy.
it? I haven't
Yeah,
read it.
Basic
So-
bitch, guys.
so-
No, not at all.
That's not that. It's not that.
Dude,
you're
that's
basic,
cool.
But
That's
that's
crazy.
like 3 or 4 in
I'm
like
not no lie. A lot of people have
in the last what, like
Oh,
2
what the
months.
fuck?
In the last 2 months, people have said Amy Winehouse, which you put here.
Yeah.
You named Amy Winehouse, Donald Glover, and
Yeah.
DPR Ian. I don't know. I guess he's K-pop, maybe.
Yes.
Oh,
No?
not
It's
necessarily.
just, it says something about South Korea here. I don't know.
He's Korean R&B, but he's
Oh.
he's half Australian. Well, no, he's
Kind of like
Korean,
Joji
but like
or Goji, whatever. his
Joji.
name?
Yeah, he just
Kinda
grew
like
up
that?
in Australia.
Okay.
Most of his music is in English, but yeah.
So you want to elaborate on those? I mean,
I don't remember what I wrote.
dude, you want to show? You want to show?
Oh yeah. Yeah. So this is what you filled out on the question.
Where was I? I was somewhere.
If you could what have a drink.
And then
So you
some-
said Danny Glover or Donald Glover?
Donald.
Donald. Childish
No,
Gambino.
Gambino,
I
bitch.
didn't see. I didn't
She was
read.
born in the late 90s.
No, it's
bro.
because there's a running joke in some of Gambino's early music. And
Is that his
mixtapes
dad?
That's his dad.
Or he plays where that's his dad, his grandpa, but it's not. It's really not. He just says that shit. It's a running joke. That's why I was asking. Like, is it Danny or Donald? Because I just saw Glover.
Have you seen any of the Lethal Weapon movies?
I'm getting too old for this shit. And then that's
Go
me right now.
suck an egg.
In reality, he was like in his late 30s.
Dude, he's like 36, bro.
He's like younger than I am right now.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
Yeah. So you want to elaborate on them? You want to go on?
Yeah, for sure. So like I've already mentioned, I'm also musically inclined. Growing up, like aside from like the emo scene, I feel like I really loved Amy Winehouse and her music. My mom would always tell me like, hey, you have like a really nasal tone. So like Lady Gaga and Amy Winehouse were like, they're still my go-tos for karaoke, you know?
Nice.
And I remember
wrong
we
with
were in vacation when she passed away. I just like couldn't believe it. But I feel like she was just way ahead of her time.
I feel so.
She was amazing. I feel like she would be really cool to have a joint with. Not gonna lie,
Yeah, dude.
you know.
She's extremely talented, man. Really fucking talented.
She wrote all her own music, right? Correct?
I believe so.
Yes.
Was she a songwriter as
I
well?
believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
White girl with soul, man. A white girl with soul.
She was British, right? Or
she
Yeah,
was English.
yeah, from
English.
England.
She was English.
something like that.
From
Alright,
the
She was
UK.
British.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, yeah. But I when I was like probably already like in 7th grade, I started getting a lot into this musician. Just didn't even know the correlation, right? Her name is Neon Hitch, and I really loved her music. Then I found out she was best friends with Amy, like they were roommates, and she did a lot of music like to like honor her and stuff like that. So I've learned also from like Amy's friend, kind of like how they were friends. I don't know. I think she was too awesome for this world. So that's why, you know, John Cena, Jesus, whoever's up there was like, come here.
That was good.
Oh, nice.
He's still walking the earth right now.
Hey, well, you never know. He might rule the universe. You never know, dog. You can't see him and
Hey,
shit. You can't
Jesus
see him.
Christ, JC. John Cena, JC. So,
Yeah, bro.
Have you ever
Coincidence?
seen
Don't think
John
so.
Cena?
No.
and
Have
Jesus
you ever seen
Christ
Jesus
in-
Christ?
Yeah.
No. know.
Exactly. You never know, dog. You never know.
Place? Never.
Imagine you just hear that deep, 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 and then you fucking see Jesus coming out like this.
Hey, did you hear?
With his shirt off?
with the elitists, the Hollywood elitists were passing around Amy Winehouse's death photo or some shit?
Nah, for real.
Shut up.
Yeah, you didn't see that? I don't
Nah.
want to get into
Oh, I heard. What's the
Something
guy?
about
The guy
that.
from How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
He did a very gruesome and untasteful.
Oh,
like,
was it
It was a cake, like shaped like when she passed away.
That's
was,
what it was.
yeah.
That's what it was.
What's his name?
MPH?
the tall one?
No, it's the blonde one.
What's his
The
name?
player from How I Met Your
Barney?
Mother.
Yeah,
Barney.
Neil
Barney
Patrick
Stinson.
Harris.
Neil
Patrick Harris.
There you go. Yeah, he's
the
a
one that
piece of
did
shit.
it. Oh, I didn't know he did that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let me
people
look
like
into
It was at a
yeah.
Hollywood party or some shit.
No
and
way.
They did some real untasteful shit.
Let me look it up.
Involving Amy
Yeah,
Winehouse.
yeah.
But I don't know if they were also passing around her photo.
I heard of that somewhere. I
Deceased-
remember that
her
now.
deceased photo.
Yeah.
But I didn't know about the cake thing.
No, he commissioned a cake of her corpse.
What the fuck? Why?
Oh, wow, dude. Look.
Yeah, that's
Ah, la burger. That's fucked up.
I never knew about the
Wait.
that's something that just came
Hey.
across like recently.
How I Met Your Mother is like one of my favorite like shows of all
he's a
time.
piece of shit.
Dude, I love Barney Stinson. Dude,
Tell me you still love him.
That's sad, huh?
wow,
That's fucking brutal,
perspective
bro.
Just changed. Oh, dude, the mouth, the cigarette or whatever. Damn,
The
dude,
vagine part is weird. That was totally
that's
unnecessary.
crazy, dude. Wow. Okay, yeah, that's distasteful. Dude, speaking of distasteful, and we'll go back into it. But I know. Did you guys hear about Aubrey Plaza's husband last?
Yeah, he committed suicide.
They committed suicide.
What?
Yeah,
Aubrey Plaza?
Aubrey Plaza's
her
husband.
Her husband.
Yeah.
So
That's
so
weird.
dude,
That's
dude,
weird.
So I know that happened. You know, RIP to him, Mr. Baeza, whatever his name was. But there's a lot of people talking shit online because first thing that people say, like the men, hey, worry about men's mental health, blah blah blah. And then they're saying, okay, the men are the same men are talking shit, saying, oh, so it means that Aubrey's single now. It's like, dude, the guy just killed himself or whatever, like RIP, whatever he was going through. Like, that's distasteful, bro. I mean, it is what it is, but damn, it was fucked up, right? Don't you guys think so?
I 100% agree with you, but I would make a joke amongst friends,
Yeah, exactly.
not on public or on
yeah.
social media.
Dude, like the way Kirill says it's the slut whisperer. You know what I mean? It's never too soon. I always tell my friends, if as soon as I die, you guys can make fun of me all you want. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, fuck it. I'm dead. Who cares?
We already do.
So you guys already roast me now. Roast me in my post life. Like, fuck it. But there are people that are very
Yeah, no, that's fucked
sensitive with
up.
that.
That's fucked up. Yeah.
That is fucked up,
crazy,
right?
I want to read more into his suicide because
Yeah, dude, that's
wild.
sad, man. It's sad. And dude, you know what the craziest thing is that there was this article or this outlet online, basically showing pictures of this mystery man. She was all happy with him at the New York Knicks recently, blah blah blah. And it was, you guys know who it was?
No.
It was Gerard Carmichael, aka one of the gayest comics ever. He's great as hell.
Oh, yeah.
He's
I
on
love
love
it,
with Tyler the
him.
Creator, dude. I love Gerard Carmichael, and dude, that's like so people are saying
That's sensationalizing
So
shit.
people are saying, was it because I was like, dude, like if they only knew like he's gay, he's like that's just a homie. Like get the fuck out of here, bro. Like
Unless
quit-
he's
quit-
played the part for a while and just
Nah, dude. He was straight for the longest time, and then he came out super gay, and he professed his love to Tyler the Creator recently, and Tyler the Creator just laughed at it because he's like, "Fuck you," type shit. Dude, it's crazy, bro. You never
I love
seen that
Tyler,
shit?
bro. Tyler's fucking
Shout out to
crazy.
HBO Max.
my girl
I'm just
loves
saying.
Tyler, bro. Didn't he
Hell
just
yeah.
come out with a new album or some
Yeah,
shit?
yeah. I met that foot too.
She was telling me, and I was like,
Suck his
that's
dick?
cool.
Yeah, he sucked mine and shit. We 69. All right, so the next one. Let's get into
Wait. So he's the Amy Winehouse.
DPR Ian. Is that how you say it, or how do you say it?
Yeah.
Dapper Ian?
DPR.
Oh, it's DPR. Okay.
DPR Ian.
DPR Ian. Can you talk to us about him?
All right.
Why would you want to
so
hang out with him or whatever?
He's probably like my favorite artist at the moment. Like, I love his music. I love the way he just presents himself. He's fucking hot. Wait, cover your ears.
Earmuffs.
Yeah, and I got to meet him 2 years ago.
So you met him?
It was
You said it was a girl's trip.
Girl trip to Miami.
that was before his time. Sorry, babe.
DPR Ian. Let me look him up real quick.
Yeah.
Okay?
And I went to his concert in Austin in, I think, September 2022. It got postponed once. I was already at the airport, and my friend was just like, dude, they just canceled it. I was like, you're shitting. And she was like, no, they
This
got
guy right
COVID. Yeah.
Kind of looks like you.
I'm not Asian, Doug.
He does look a little bit like you.
That's weird.
He looks super.
He does look like you.
He looks super flamer here. So yeah, he does look like me. Bro, no mames. Dog.
Oh, fuck yeah,
God.
dude.
I cannot unsee that, Milo.
I'm sorry. You don't want to say it.
Nah, that
Damn
does
it,
not
Drew.
look like me. I don't look. There's no way.
Put on some eyeliner, babe.
Honestly, yeah.
Some eyeshadow and shit. I got you. All right, my bad.
Let me see your stomach tats.
I do have a stomach tat. I do have one.
Let me see.
No, I'll show you after camera.
What the fuck does it say?
It's mushrooms.
Grub life?
It's mushrooms.
Listen, I grabbed his tit the other day. He's getting titties again. Don't make him take off his shirt.
Shit. All right, my bad. Ian, or DPR Ian. Getting DPR Ian. I'm gonna take off my shirt and just.
Didn't I take off my shirt in one of the episodes?
We were going to.
I wanted to.
With Horacio.
Go ahead.
Shout out Horacio. He's on Exaton right now. No, go.
No, actually, he wears hats on stage, so you might have to borrow Drew's hat and just like be shirtless, like.
Don't even
we
film me,
go.
dog. Don't even film me.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah, big head.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna use that one. Fuck, dude. Oh, fuck.
Oh, that was funny.
All right, so DPR Ian, my bad. So how did you find him, or what? Like, how'd you fall in love with him? Besides his looks.
So when I got into K-pop, I started like learning about Korean R&B. So there was this artist Dean that I really liked, and he collabed with a rapper on the same label as Ian, DPR Live. He was the first artist to like be debuted under that label. They're independent. They're just a bunch of homies, kind of like you guys. Like, hey, you know, we should make something fun happen. So they started releasing music. DPR Live, he's a rapper. So he did a collab with this artist. That's how I found him. I was like, oh, wow, this guy's pretty cool. And then like the same label, they put out DPR Ian. So they were collabing, and then he put out like his first album, Mido. Dude, that album is probably like my favorite album right now. It came out, I want to say, like 5 years ago, but honestly, like it's such a cohesive project. He's a great visionary. He was like the visual producer for like their label. So he directed most of the music videos. I love his vision, and like his whole concept for Mido is pretty much he's bipolar. So he says like inside him lives like this evil entity like that he has to coexist with, and like the whole album is kind of like storytelling of how he copes with that. And he used to be a K-pop idol, so he has talked a lot about like the downsides of like people romanticizing this industry, and he got like treated like a dog, and it almost like broke him. But yeah, no, the way that he like turned around and like made this career into like this beautiful project, I really look up to. And then I did get to meet him on accident. We were like, we went to a show in Austin. And me and my friend were just like dead. We were like, what the fuck? You know that Drake and Josh episode where they come out of like the roller coaster and they're like,
all stiff
my
and
God.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, all the hair is like, wow. So we check Uber, and like Ubers are like $200, $300 right there.
No.
So I'm like, dude, my feet hurt. Let's just sit here on the sidewalk. We're sitting. It's been like an hour, right? And we hear like a crowd of people just go like, ah! We turn. I haul ass, and they just came out to meet people. I got to meet DPR Live and DPR Ian. DPR Live was kind of like a dick, but I mean, he's a rapper. He's kind of like I'm a cool guy.
Yeah.
I'm a fuckboy. I'm a cool guy. And the other Ian, his name is Christian. So he was so down to earth. He was so sweet. I was like, you know, your music has inspired me. Like, he probably hears that all the time, right? You know, he made me melt because when you looked at me, I used to have like half blonde, half like dark hair. He was like, I love
So what you have right now?
Yeah. Someone, it's just
the other
grown
half-
out.
but the other half, this
yeah,
way.
but it was
Okay.
like
gave you a
like
compliment?
Cruella. He was like, I love the duality. I was like,
That's tight. Nice. Hell
so
yeah.
yeah, he was super sweet, and yeah, he signed my phone case that night. We took a picture. It was kind of cool. It's kind of like a cool flex now because he kind of blew up, and I'm like, I got a picture of this guy.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, you know, he is Korean, and Koreans are very conservative, but since he grew up in Australia, he's so cool because he's like very open-minded. He's like covered in tattoos. He does what he likes.
Gives off surfer vibes.
Yeah, he kinda does, yeah.
Yeah.
So I know this may sound stupid. I don't know. I mean, but does he sing in English or does he
Yes.
sing? Okay.
Yeah, most of his music is in English. Like his album Mido is all in English, and I think he has 3 different albums. They're all in English.
What is it? What does his music consist of? What is he singing about or talking?
Yeah, like it compared to like let's say American R&B. Like, what's the main difference? I guess.
Is it like the Isley Brothers?
Or R.
I don't
Kelly, or
think there's-
The Weeknd.
Korean R&B is like its own thing. Like I don't even know if it
You're
has
talking
like
about
a
love
counter.
and stuff, like
it kind of,
like-
yeah. So for like Mito, the original project, there are a bunch of like stories. And they relate in some way about something he's lived. His favorite song, my favorite song by him is Nerves, probably. And that's like a love song about like, oh, you know, I liked a girl, I never fought for her, and I'm sad like she left. So it's kind of like an apology song to her. Like I'm gonna do it right this time, kind of, you know.
Okay.
So
Don't listen to it. Alexa.
Alexa.
Does he have an Australian accent?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's part of the appeal.
That Aussie accent.
Yeah.
I might get wet on the way home.
Moisten up them seats, baby.
Get nice and moist, baby. All right. So for the last one, you said Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino.
Yeah. He's
Talk to
just
us about
such
him.
a cool guy, you know? Like he can be so serious. He's a great actor. He's a great comedian. He's a great musician. And I feel like he can be serious or just hilarious. And yeah, like when I started doing stand up, like people would throw around a lot of names and stuff that I had to learn about like the scene. And I was like, you know, like who's doing, and this is something that Gus brought up one time. He was like, who is doing like what you would like to do? Like where do you want to go? So I was like, dude, you know, like I've always been musically inclined, and like who is doing music and comedy like successfully? It was like Donald Glover. Like Childish Gambino, I've loved his music for so long. You know, his acting when he's in Community,
Dude, yes.
Troy and Abed in the morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. I have you ever seen him live? Like perform live?
No, I wish.
I got to see that motherfucker back in 2013 at the Southside Ballroom in Dallas. My
Damn, he was
ex-girlfriend,
doing music back then?
dude, he's
fuck
been
yeah.
doing music for a long time, bro.
He's
The
promoting
mixtape-
because of the internet.
Mixtape days. No, before that.
Before
it was camp. It was at the beginning of camp, which is his first
Fuck.
debut album. But before that, he had like 6 different mixtapes.
How old is he? Is he already?
He's a
He's
little
older,
older
but
than
he's
us.
like 42 now.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
He was born in 83, I believe. So he's like,
Oh, wow. So he's been
41,
doing
41.
shit for a long
41,
time.
42.
I got
Yeah, dude.
introduced
Fuck,
to him by just watching Community.
Nah,
Yeah,
dude, so-
that was my introduction to him.
Yeah.
So I remember
then what Childish
my
got?
ex-girlfriend at the time, she bought me a gift, a ticket to that because it was in Dallas, and she knew that I had family out there. So she's like, I'll buy you a ticket. Like, here you go. I was like, dope. So I was like, I flew out there, and then I told my uncle, hey Theo, like I'm coming to a show, like if you want to kick it, whatever. And I think I hung out with him that night too. He's like, yeah, I'm down to go. I was like, fuck. So I went and bought the ticket. You know how much the tickets were? Guess.
$12.
Nah, well, that's
20 bucks. $20.
$22 plus the service fees. It was $30,
I was
Doug.
gonna say that.
$30 with
Can't even
25
show
cents.
this.
I still have my ticket stub, bro.
No way.
Dude, I saw Danny Brown live that time.
Danny Brown come in?
Dude, that motherfucker was crazy. My Theo didn't know what the fuck Danny Brown was. Like, he was like, what the hell is this? Because Danny Brown was wild back then. He had half his hair shaved, bunch of teeth missing. Wild motherfucker, dude. And we saw Childish Gambino. He did his camp because he had just broken his foot. So the Dallas was the first tour. I mean, the first stop back. Dude, I had never seen so many white kids in line for a black show ever. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? One of the best shows, he was jumping off speakers and doing all that. And now I know why he broke his leg and shit, because he was doing some wild
Crazy,
shit. But dude, I got to see him live for $27 or $30, dude. Like, it was amazing. Before he blew up, before it was a big old concerts at the fucking big arenas, it was amazing, dude. Like, I loved it. And I wish I would have met him, but I didn't. But it was sick. It was just amazing. I feel he's this generation's Jamie Foxx because he's a great comedian. He can be a great singer. He can also rap, and he could do other shit. Like, he could do it all.
He's
bro.
an
He could do it
actor.
all.
He's a director. He's a producer. He's a writer. He's everything.
Yeah,
right?
like you
fucking
said,
everything.
he could be funny or he could be serious.
Yes.
And that's what I love about him.
Like you watch This Is America, and then you watch Troy and Abed in the morning. You're like, this is the same guy.
Yeah, dude. Dude, Atlanta's one of my favorite fucking shows of all time, man. I've been telling them.
watched it.
You haven't watched Atlanta?
Dude,
I
get on
think
Hulu, bro.
I watched one season and
Which one?
I watched like one season and I stopped.
Dude, it's so brilliant, man, because it's funny.
Hold on. The first season, way, and then second and third, so different. But yeah.
Yeah. So it just shows like his range, right? So it's him and his brother, right? Steven Glover, right? Stephen G. Glover's
Steve G.
his
Lover.
brother.
Yeah.
So they're the ones that basically made the show, and it's funny, right? But it's also serious, but it's also surreal, like Twin Peaks, like you know Twin Peaks, right? Like fucking surreal fucking filmmaking. That's what it is, and there's so many depths. It's so many levels. It's so deep that I normally pick up on fucking everything. Like these guys know I pick up on everything. I have to go and look up shit, dude. I'm like, what the fuck did this mean? What did this mean? God damn, it's so great. He's so fucking brilliant. Like I fucking love. Like I'd probably suck his dick.
Dude, you know what trips me out is that episode with the lake.
Oh, with the creepy one. Yeah,
dude, I've seen a show about that lake, and it's legit. Like it's.
Did you watch that episode I told you to watch? The cancer attack.
I'm gonna watch it again.
Oh, bro, it's so brilliant, man.
I'm gonna have to get back into ATL.
Trinity to the bone.
Trinity to the bone.
Trinity to the bone.
I'm gonna have to get into it, bro, because I just finished Yellowstone, and
dude, I just finished Barry. Dude,
I told you Barry was dope. I told you Barry was dope.
Right? Have you guys seen Barry?
Barry was
on HBO Max with
Paul has told me to watch it. I think he said he was watching that in True Detective.
Okay.
Oh, I restarted True Detective this week.
Dude,
yeah, this week.
No, but
Barry's amazing, dude. If you guys like, what's his name?
Barry? You haven't seen Barry?
I only seen like the first 2 seasons.
Okay,
dude,
it gets really good.
It's great, bro. It's great. Gene Cousineau, bro. Motherfucking Henry Winkler, bro.
Dude, no ho Hank or whatever.
No Ho Hank.
I love No Ho Hank. He's my favorite. He's my favorite.
That was Milo's favorite character.
That's my favorite character.
Of course, that's my fucking favorite character.
Him and Cristobal.
But so,
I recommend Barry, dude. If you guys don't need a login, I'll give you guys my HBO Max login, dude. It's fucking amazing, dude.
You got it. It's under my cat's name. We got that profile named Cilantro.
really?
Your cat's name?
Yes, my
That's
cat's
a
name is
fucking
Cilantro.
awesome name.
That is. It's not better than Chicharrón though. Dude, my pug's name is Chicharrón.
Benji had a dog named Salchicha. That was pretty cool.
I had
Bologna.
I had my bologna.
Yeah.
And then, dude, his brother was Nacho. Bro.
Oh,
Bro, so it's funny seeing like all these dog names with like food. I like that shit because everyone like when they name them like Lulu or the basic as names, it's like let's change it up and shit. Yeah?
Junebug Albondiga.
Don't give them human names.
Her name's Junebug Albondiga. She's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
She's insane. She's the most crazy dog I've ever met.
Wow, that's fucking crazy. All right, so
was dope.
one of the questions on our questionnaire says, if you could go back and tell your 15-year-old self anything, what would it be? You want me to read what you said?
Yes.
So yours says, negative and shitty people will forever exist and try to tear you down. Don't listen to them because when you do, you give them power. You want to elaborate on that?
Fully agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, I've been fucked over by people I've cared about a lot, you know, especially like, well, I mentioned already, like I touched on that when I was in high school. It was my best friends that created that account. So like I think that's still one of my like flaws. I care too much about like what people think, and not even like positive or like in a way that it's like for self growth, but I care too much about like keeping everyone else like happy, kind of, you know, like complacerlos. I don't know how to say it in English.
Like people pleaser.
People pleasing. Yeah, I struggle a lot with like people pleasing, and I'm like, who cares? Like as long as you're happy, as long as you hang out with the people that matter, like who cares? So I feel like just going back and telling myself like, dude, you're never gonna be able to please people, especially negative and shitty people, because they're always gonna find something to complain about and try to tear you down on. So like, do you? And that's, I feel like, the key to like being the most peaceful and happy in life, because we already go through so much stuff. To even like give power to people to like have a say in our lives and like try to like control what we're doing, like hell no.
Dude, I feel in that one, and I think a lot of people, when they hit the 30s, is when they finally realize that shit, and they're like, you know what? Fuck this. Like, I don't need this shit in my life. I feel like 20s, you kind of feel that way.
Yeah.
But then when you hit your 30s, you're kind of like, you know what? I don't have time for this bullshit. Like, if they want to say whatever they want to say about me or think about me, like, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. And I feel like that's the way I was. I don't know about them, but for our young viewers, like our Gen Zers,
our young viewers, when older people speak to you and talk to you and they give you advice, listen to them, because more than not, like they know what they're talking about because they've experienced life. It's something that I probably started to really understand maybe now when I got into I'm in my late 30s now, but I remember having conversations with uncles, you know, and people that were older than me, like when I was a kid, and they would give me advice, consejos and stuff, and be like, you know, do this, like, don't trust anyone, like, worry about you, worry about yourself. Didn't really start to realize that until I became of age, and you know, because with the age comes wisdom and knowledge, because by that time you've already experienced life, you know, you've gone through things. So yeah, I mean, if I could go back in time and tell my younger self stuff too, I'd be like, you know, just do you and just worry about you, like worry about yourself, and don't trust people. Like don't confide too much in people because people will let you down.
Absolutely, and they will like use when you open up to them against you, which
Exactly.
is
You're giving them ammunition.
yeah,
Exactly.
that hurts so bad.
So
That's the craziest part. Do you have any friends that are like, let's say, more than 7 years? You could
Yeah.
say? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And how do you feel like? Can you fully trust those people, or are you still kind of
Dude,
like worried about it?
My best friend, I've known her for like over 20 years, probably.
Okay.
She's my sister at this point, but you know, like a lot of people put weight on like, oh, the people that you've known for the longest are the people that are gonna be your friends for forever, right?
Yeah, that's not true though.
I
but
feel
yeah.
like it's true, but it isn't though, because like my other best friend, shout out to Sue and Sabrina and Sol too.
Shout out to the triple S's.
Triple gang gang.
shout out to Sailor Moon.
Yeah. So like two of my other closest friends, Sue and Sol, I haven't been friends for them for longer than like 2020. Yet like
But
their
they're
presence, like I really appreciate it so much. Like my friend Sue, we met when I first moved to my apartment. I just went to the pool by myself and she was like, "Hey, you alone? Come over." Handed me a beer, handed me a joint, handed me a shot. I was like, "Wow, I love El Paso."
The Holy Trinity.
Yeah. So yeah, we just became friends, and we were neighbors.
Where was this?
I'm about to move in.
She lives in Utah now, unfortunately.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not the same.
She
vibes
became
over
a
there.
Mormon.
She became a Mormon. Total opposite. Nice. Do you want to talk about your first job? Because it says you were at a kiosk at a Cielo Vista.
Oh, it sucked.
What kiosk was it? What'd you do? What'd you sell? What'd you bother people with?
I know exactly. And when I read that too, I was like, I can't wait to ask her. Were you one of those who are like, excuse me, can I have a minute over?
Can I shine your shoes real quick? Come on. I see one
I'm
dirty.
like,
Come on,
fuck,
man.
I fucking hate confrontations, so I was trying to avoid
I
it.
wasn't that
I'm trying to
annoying,
avoid
you know,
it.
guys. Like, no, I have like very bad anxiety. So I feel like going up to people and be like, hey, pretty, hey, mamas, do you want a sample? No, I could never do that.
People
I gave
came
out,
to you, huh? You sold snacks?
I gave out kettle corn samples.
Oh, that's right. Hell yeah.
See,
You know,
that's
they were like
something
little
approachable
cups.
and shit.
Yeah. Like, I'm giving out free food. Like, yeah, you don't want it, whatever. Like, I'd go up to people sometimes, like, free sample, and they're like, oh, I'm on a diet. I'm like, dude, it's like two popcorn. Like, in there.
2 kernels,
The
bro.
hell?
Less than 20 calories, bro.
Half of this is gonna get stuck in your teeth anyway, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How'd you like that job?
Oh, it sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was terrible.
I bet you saw just tons of people and just so much rejection, right?
Yeah, dude, it was boring as heck. Like, they would just make me stand for 8 hours, be like, free sample, free sample, free sample. And they told me they were going to pay me like $9 an hour. But then the lady got stingy and she was paying me like $7.
What a bitch.
Minimum? So,
Fuck.
Oh, was it at least
it
minimum?
was less than minimum because it was like cash.
Let's find that fucking
Under the
bitch.
table.
Let's find that fucking
Let's
bitch.
find her too. We're
know,
fucking
we're
making a list over
Dude,
here.
we're gonna jump people for you guys. Just give us a list and we'll jump them.
I'll break legs.
Thank you.
nigga.
I have a list on my drafts.
I like to break kneecaps, so be careful, guys.
Dude, you would be great friends with my friend Sue then.
Milo just
Shut the
greased
soup.
his gun this weekend, so fuck, he's ready to go.
We're ready.
Why?
We are ready.
Who's telling you my business?
Instagram.
You bitch, fucking missing shots of a pumpkin and shit. The fuck?
I hit that pumpkin, goddammit. I hit it.
Dude, so he sent us a video of him like literally like within 2 feet of a point blank
range.
of a pumpkin. And
I hit the pumpkin.
It looks in the video like he
Yeah,
doesn't.
it looks
hit
like he misses.
but he hits.
It penetrated. It goes through. Like it doesn't.
Just
penetrated.
I fucking made a joke. I'm like, bro, did you even hit it? Like, what the
Is he
fuck?
trying to pull up the receipts?
Yeah.
He is.
There, hit play. Don't swipe. Please don't swipe.
Swipe.
We'll see some bad things if you
Swipe
swipe.
twice. Swipe twice.
Is that a video?
It should be a
It's
video.
supposed to be.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Hit play.
right there.
Oh,
There we go.
look.
It does look like you
It
missed.
looks like I missed.
Bro,
Shut the gun.
shut the gun. Shut the gun.
What's up right now?
Show it.
So this video.
It's all good if he comes on camera.
It's because he comes up to a fucking
Show him, show
pumpkin,
him.
all
Look,
like
look.
fucking talking shit to it. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, bro,
I killed that pumpkin.
It's
I
still
killed the
intact.
fuck out that fool.
I don't know.
the pumpkin was unfazed, bro.
All right,
I
so
got my Glock 43X, baby. That's what it got. It got that lead.
But what we were getting at, he fucking greased the shit, dog. So
we're ready.
Don't mess with Milo right
Yeah,
now.
don't fuck with me.
If you
Don't
guys
fuck
need
with
some
me.
goons, well, we're ready for hire. Just kidding. No, but before we dip out,
Hey, stop telling the feds my business. God
It says-
damn.
it says,
We're
tell,
gonna have to edit that shit out, please.
Yes, please do.
tell us something that you
Fuck.
think is true that almost no one agrees with you on, and your answer was chanclas can be stylish.
Oh,
Okay,
fuck
Tia.
yeah.
Talk to us, Tia. Grandma. Talk to us about the chanclas.
Chanclas are awesome, dude. I get shit on all the time for
I love
wearing
chanclas.
chanclas.
Are you wearing chanclas right now?
No,
Kinda. Or flats, but I love like the chanclas. Birkenstocks, they can be stylish too, you know?
Yeah, they
Just
can.
don't put socks on them, you know?
Yeah, I was about to ask, how do you feel about socks on them?
I'll do it if it's required, but normally I feel like that just makes you look like it's not a look. You
What
know?
about the winter time though? Like, what
Oh, they sell those like Birkenstocks that have like peluche on them, you know, like
Nah. I'm thinking like I'm gonna wear like the Tiva, the straps. but
Don't
with
give him
socks.
ideas.
Don't
Please
don't
give
talk
him
to me
ideas.
about Tivas right now, dude.
Why?
My mom forced me to wear them since I was like 9 till I was like 12. I was already getting bullied, dude. What the hell? Wearing
Dude,
Tivas to school?
Dude, it's because you
Giving
know
the
what?
kids more ammunition, mom.
Hey, think about it, dude. You were ahead of your time. That's what it was. These motherfuckers
Right?
weren't catching up to you. That's what it was. That's
Yeah,
what
I think so.
bitches
They're
said-
haters, dude. They're hating. They're hating
Celos,
bad.
bitches celos,
Yeah, that's what it was.
celos.
They saw you YouTube.
No, la pura neta, like, that's what it was. It was hate, dude.
¿Tienes
Yeah.
YouTube? ¿Tienes YouTube? No. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that.
Look back on it. These bitches, hating ass bitches. Dude.
That's all,
What the
that's
fuck
all it
they
is.
were.
Fuck them all.
Like when I hang out with my other friends, these two fucking get all haters and shit. They
Are
fucking
they
get all
out
bitches.
there fucking making people laugh? Fucking
Hell no, they're not.
Probably not. They
No.
probably hate their lives. They probably have like 13 kids and shit. Fucking,
So-
probably fucking flipping tortillas on the comal right now.
Fuck up, bitch. You're getting very specific. Who was
hurt
she?
you?
Who was she?
All right, so Christina,
She probably made like fucking 13 dozen tamales this past Christmas.
13 dozen?
God
You
damn,
selling?
Doug.
They got a big family. Dog.
Hook it up and shit. All right, so I have a question. What is your
13 dozen?
what is your goal with whatever you're doing, whether it's comedy, whether it's personal, in the next 5 years and the next 10? Like, what's your goal? Because remember, you're still young.
Dude, you have
What are your
whole
next
life
5
right
and 10?
now,
I'm young. My back already hurts, dude.
Shit, mine too. I feel you. High five.
I don't know.
5 and 10
Athletes.
years plan. Like, what's your goals for 5 and 10 years?
I mean, the basic. I
Anything-
want to be financially stable. You know, feel like I've built a great foundation. I'm already like independent, which is like one of the things I'm the most proud of. My mom, you know, she had to raise me as a single mom. My dad passed when I was very young, so
Sorry to hear that.
it's been 20 years. I joke about it a lot.
Okay.
That's tough.
Yeah,
That's
but no.
tough.
Yeah. So, you know, my mom, like, one of my main goals was like not being like trouble for her. I want to take care of her too.
That's good.
So yeah, ideally, you know, financial stability like honestly gives you so much peace. I want to like grow in whatever makes me happy, you know, like right now I think I found my voice in stand up again. I want to get back online and like post my content. And, you know, I hope that like in the next 5 years, the people that I really care about and appreciate, they're still here
Oh yeah.
and they're around me and we still love each other, as cheesy as it sounds.
Hey.
The next 10 years for sure. I want to have a house, guys.
Hell yeah. That's a goal.
I already have 8 kids. I have 8 cats. So
I was gonna say, God damn, what the fuck?
no, I ain't cats.
Do you really have 8 cats?
Yeah.
All right, what
I
are
look
their
at him
names?
like,
Hey, what are their
You
names?
put in work, baby boy.
Oh, shit.
What are their names?
So I like to tell people I have an octopussy.
Oh,
Fuck cats, badass.
You can
Damn,
really
Cobra.
tell,
oh my God, that's amazing, dude.
you
That's
can really
fucking
tell
amazing.
who's like kind
I
of
love
like
No cobra
who's a
nada.
degenerate.
Oh my God.
You can really tell who's a degenerate and who's not because a lot of people haven't gotten that joke, and I'm like, dude, tentacle porn.
That's good, bro. That's a good one. I like that. That's a good one. So
Yeah.
so what are your cats' names?
All right, so I'll start from the first one that I got to the last one I adopted. So
Alright.
it's Daenerys. We call her Danny.
Hey, shout out to Game of Thrones.
Huge fan. Next one is Peanut.
Hey, shout out to Peanut. My nephew, my sister's dog is Peanut. Shout out to Peanut. I love you, little boy.
Just tell her to call him the nut.
Then
The PP.
I'm gonna call that motherfucker.
The nut. Yeah. And you know, he climbs on you and you're like, I just got nutted on.
Hey, that's a good one, dude. What the fuck, bro? All right.
Right after Peanut, I got Gigi,
Gigi.
but with a J, not with a G.
Oh, okay. Gigi.
And then we got Cilantro. My
Cilantro?
homeboy, that's the only boy. Right after
damn.
He's
we
a
got
king.
Yeah,
That fool
yeah.
fucking-
That fool
be nutty.
fucks.
That fool
Yeah.
nutty.
That
That
fool
fool
be
doing all the
fucking-
nutty.
He's putting in work, bro.
That fool be nutting. All right.
He poops in the shower all the time. I don't know why.
Oh, me too.
And then he wafts it down with his foot.
You waffle it, bro. You waffle that shit.
Oh shit.
Like, there's no dirt. Why are you doing this in the ceramic? But yeah. And then we got Miso.
Miso.
She's the fattest one. She's the chunks.
Nice.
After miso soup.
Miso soup.
Miso soup, yeah.
I love miso
And then
soup.
after Miso, we got Rhaenyra.
Rhaenyra.
House of the Dragons.
House of the Dragons.
But Rhaenyra is too serious, so I just ended up calling her Weenie.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
And then we got Sevelin.
Sevelin?
She was number 7.
Wow,
Sevelin.
okay.
So
I like
Yeah.
that. Sevelin.
Sevelin. And then the last one, she's a little Siamese. Well, I feel like she's from Timu because now that she grew up, she looks nothing like a Siamese.
Okay, she came out of Wish and shit.
You get the picture.
She got delivered to your doorstep.
Her name is Sagwa, but I just call
Sagwa?
her Changwi. Like sandwich, Changwi. Changwi.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I love how you lost count and it was only 8, bro.
I was like,
You gave up.
Seven.
You gave up at 7. You're like,
I
oh,
gave up
fuck.
7 because I thought I heard a different one. That's cool. No dogs? You're not a dog person at all?
I haven't got dogs. Like my family didn't let me have dogs growing up, and then when I moved here, I already had a cat. So since I live in an apartment, I've always wanted a bigger dog.
True.
I'm waiting till I have add that to the 5 years.
There you go.
Once I have a house,
Big
I
dog.
would love to have a dog.
A big dog.
Big ass Saint Bernard and shit.
Get a Great Dane. Shout out to my boy Zeus.
Oh yeah.
No, they don't live very long.
Yeah, shout out to
What's wrong with pugs and boxers?
Huh?
What's wrong with pugs and boxers? What's wrong
Hey,
with
boxers
them?
are cool as hell too. I
Yeah,
grew up
bugs.
in boxers.
You guys ever heard what David Tell says?
No.
That
What does
pugs
David Tell say?
that pugs do blackface.
Oh, dude, I wanted to ask you guys about how was before we dip out? How was your trip? Well, I think it was Phoenix to David Tell. You guys met him.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
What?
You guys drove out there. I saw that you guys drove out there, and they met David Tell, bro.
fucking
Two
dope.
nights,
How was
two
that?
nights.
How was that?
That was awesome. So Gus got tickets. Was it for your birthday? Yeah, I think because we went out November 1st.
Yeah,
and
it
his
was
birthday
recent. It
was
was recent.
October 29th.
Yeah.
So it was like, I want to do this for my birthday. I'm getting tickets. I was like, all right, bet.
Fuck
So
yeah.
he got tickets for 2 nights. Saturday, the last show, and then Sunday they just had one. So we drove out there right after I was off from work. And we got there and it was raining. And they were like, sorry, all of our systems are malfunctioning. It never rains here. It was just pouring.
Yeah.
So, we barely made it to the venue. The first show, we saw Louis Katz, some local comics. And, Louis and Dave, they killed it. Dave is so funny.
He's brilliant. He's just a great writer.
He's quick. He just
witty. He's witty.
goes straight to the joke. And it's like a punchline after punchline after punchline. And then some of them, you kind of think about it sinks in and you're like, oh. Mm-hmm. So that was so fun. We get in the merch line because he told me, he's so down to earth. He's so cool. David Tell is probably, besides from Mark Norman, Gus's, favorite comics.
Nice.
So he was the one that started showing me most about the comedy world. But I can't tell you how many times we would have David Tell on loop to the point where most of our inside jokes are just David Tell punchlines.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. No, I like that.
Yeah,
That's
so
tight.
we met him. I made us shirts. I have a Cricut machine, so I made us shirts based on his jokes.
Nice.
Gus's, he chose the aquatic Auschwitz joke, which was
Nice.
a SeaWorld, so it's a logo, but instead of saying San Diego or Orlando, it said aquatic Auschwitz. So he made him one like that. And I was wearing one that said, I'm going on the fly.
Nice.
Because that's one of his, I think that's from Skanks for the Memories. And then the other one, you said it was from Hot Crust Buns, right? Yeah. So, we gave him a shirt. He was so sweet. He gave me a free sticker signed, and he was going to give us shirts, but they didn't have any extra large for my boy. I took the last large, but it was too tight for him. Apparently, he doesn't like wearing sexy crop tops.
No, we don't.
Come on, Gus.
We like to be big dogs, right?
Yeah, he likes the oversized look, but he was so sweet. We took a picture with him. We took a picture with Louis. And then the next night, the little fangirls we got back in line and we said hi to him again. And he remembered us. Gus is convinced. He made a couple's joke the second night. And he's like, I'm convinced he did that about us.
Hell yeah.
So we're delusional like that.
Hey,
Yeah.
Until it's proven otherwise, it's your guys' joke.
You're right.
If you recognize you guys, I'm sure you did.
Yeah. He did recognize
cool.
us. He was so sweet. Honestly, this is something that I've learned, meeting someone you really look up to can either make or break that respect you have for them. This just doubled my respect for David Tell because I'm like, dude, you're working with Netflix. You're such a big shot in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was so sweet, so humble, down to earth. I love that guy. Sorry, I'm leaving you for him.
Add another name to the people she's leaving you for.
I don't think he'd mind. All right. Is there anything?
He's down to watch.
Is there anything else you want to get off your chest before we get out? Because we always just end up with a couple closer questions.
You kind of grabbed me there, on a curve. I'm like, what? I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Anything else? Anything you want to promote? Anything you want to say?
Honestly, I just want to shout out my homies.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to my homies that don't live here. The Triple S, Sabrina, Sue, Sol. Shout out to my homies here. Javi, Paul, Anthony. Shout out to Gus.
Yes.
My baby. Shout out to Chuco Town Comedy.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like I'm gonna forget someone, so shout out. If I forget you, I still love you. I'm just really dumb.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah.
But guys, don't forget that on January 10th and 11th, we have Enrique Chacon, Heath Cords, Drew Nickens, it's a special, stand-up comedy event live in El Paso. As seen on Kill Tony, it's gonna be hosted by Jeremy Hicks, featuring Javi Bailon, TikTok sensation, and Otis Hicks. Shout out to Otis, he's fucking great. Shout out to the weight loss man, you're fucking killing it out there, bro. Like I said, January 10th and 11th, 7:30 p.m. Rosewood, which is the underground comedy show at 412 East San Antonio Avenue, downtown El Paso. Make sure you guys get your tickets at massivetix.com. Support local comedy, support local everything, guys. Like, for real, we're on the come up. They're on the come up. The homies are doing their thing. We're just here to support them as much as we can. Make sure you guys support. Guys,
Jeremy Stretch. You said Jeremy Hicks. Jeremy Stretch.
Oh, my bad. Jeremy Stretch. I'm sorry. Still was reading the different ones. My bad. Jeremy Stretch. My bad, Jeremy. I love you, bro. Otis Hicks. I love you. Closure questions. You guys got anything else?
You guys go first. I'm trying to think of one.
I'm gonna go off of one of my goodies out here. You guys can make up your own.
Wait. I remember 2 people.
Oh, do your thing.
Hey,
do your thing.
Shout out to Benny and shout out to Sammy.
Hey, shout out to Benny and Sammy. Is Sammy a guy or girl?
Sammy Mendizabal, he's one of the comics.
Oh, that's right.
One of my homies.
Okay,
Yeah.
dope. All right, so
I got one. Can I go first?
Go for it.
You murdered someone in cold blood, complete cold blood, right? You get convicted, but you're innocent. What's your last meal?
No.
You just said I
murdered someone.
What's your last meal? I'm sorry. I was trying to dry it out. What's your last meal?
But you're innocent.
I can choose anything.
Yeah, whatever you want. What's your last meal?
I just saw a video the other day of like this restaurant. They catch like a huge tuna. Dude. And there's like a part of that like tuna that's like the equivalent of Wagyu, but in tuna.
No way.
I love that shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's my last meal.
Just the whole tuna? Like no sides or nothing?
That part.
They prepare it. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But like, what are the sides, dessert, and all that shit?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing like a full course meal?
Yeah, the full course last meal. It's the last meal you're going to eat because you're going to get executed. I'm sorry, I don't know where the innocent shit
I'm doing that tuna Wagyu equivalent. Like, I honestly, I'd have it like the sushi pieces, like the nigiri. And then nigiri. And I would have some chips verdes. Yeah.
What is that?
Chips verdes de Barcel? Chips?
Oh,
but the Mexican ones, they're called chips.
Yeah. The
Chips.
green ones are good.
The green, the jalapeno ones.
dude,
Yeah.
I started
No, they get at like the Michoacán and
Barcel?
shit.
Yeah.
You never had Barcel? Yes, you have.
I have to see how it looks. I don't know. Maybe.
I need to bring you some chips from Juarez.
It's like the ones they look like a Takis wrapper, but it's like a different
They're like
Barcel.
Purple,
They're like
green.
kettle, kettle
different
chips. But like the Mexican ones, they're so much better than the ones they sell here.
Okay.
Way
So
better.
I would ask for a bag of that.
Okay.
For drink, maybe a clamato. I love clamatos.
Like preparado or just like clamato like
preparado,
that?
preparado.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
With beer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do a Dos Equis. I feel like that's the way to go.
All right, dope.
And then for dessert, what's like my favorite dessert? I'm not much of a sweet tooth, so I'd probably just do what I did when I was 3 years old, and I asked Santa for a bag of Cheetos and a bag of Gold Bears from Haribo.
Nice.
So I'd be
Those are
like,
delicious.
yeah,
Yeah.
that tuna Wagyu, a clamato, some chips verdes, and some Gold Bears.
I love it. That's a good combination.
Yeah.
At least you won't get diarrhea no more because it's your last meal.
On the chair, maybe.
Diarrhea is not that bad. Imagine like when you get like all tapado.
Oh, true.
That's every
All right,
morning.
so my question is,
He always comes up with the craziest one, so we're gonna let him go last.
if you had a superpower, what would it be? Could be anything in the world.
Dude, I want to read minds.
Okay. Read minds or why?
Yeah, because, okay, here's the thing. A lot of people will say what they think, especially if they're drinking, that like liquid courage brings out all the honesty. But I feel like it's still filtered to a degree.
Yeah.
Like, I would love to see into people's heads and see like those dark, fucked up things. They're like, oh, I can't say that. I can't say that.
That is true.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That is very good.
Oh, yeah.
Just stay out of here. Seriously. For everybody's protection. Everybody's protection. Stay the fuck out of here.
You have to wear that fucking helmet.
Yeah,
that
dude. Like,
Magneto
no,
helmet.
you don't want nothing. You want no part of this Dewey Cox. No.
Drewski?
Nah, dude. I don't know.
You want a little helper or not?
Yeah, let me see.
Ay, güey, el güey.
El güey.
He always comes up with crazy ass ones, dude. Well, not really crazy. They're just really good.
If you were a prostitute, how much would you charge?
No, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. That's what it says here. Shut the fuck up. Blame it on him. You piece of shit. My friends are all pieces of shit. See,
If you could add 3 inches to your height,
Yes.
Or 3
I'm
inches to your
5'2".
dick.
Yes.
ooh. I like this question because we ask it. I think more than any other question is you have 24 hours to live. Give us your day and who you're spending it with. What are you doing?
And it could be as happy.
It doesn't have to be super morbid. Like you're gonna die of like whatever. Like some just you only have 24 hours to live and give us what your day will consist of.
I mean, earliest. I think
start
I would go
from wake to death.
I think I would go visit my grandma,
Okay.
my uncle too, probably like my tias. And then during the day, I would just call my homies. We'd probably go to Javi's house and get fucked up. And, like at the end of the day, I guess I'd love to be with my mom. And, I'd make Gus come with me throughout all those 24 hours. So, yeah.
He'd be holding your hand, huh?
Hell yeah, dude.
Very
Fuck
nice.
yeah.
He'd be holding my cock, but yeah.
Your big old.
So then would you add 3 inches to your height or your cock?
We had a bonus
bro.
question.
They call me tripod in the hood, guys.
Ándale, fuck yeah, I like that shit. They call me mini
Cobra.
tripod.
La Cobra
Nice.
tree.
Hey, that could be another one. Cobra with a big old dick. This is
Yeah.
my Cobra and shit. All
Pene
right,
cobra and shit. Pene cobra. Cobra pene.
Cobra pene.
Así mira.
Ay, güey. All right. So, where can people find you?
At Christina Cobra across platforms. Cobra like the snake.
Hey,
But
I like
yeah, Christina with a CH, not with a K, not with the CR. I'm looking at you, Starbucks. That's why I always told you Maria for the
Fucking
name.
Starbucks.
Yeah.
I have a question before we leave. You said you've become enamored. You've fallen in love with comedy. That's your scene now. That's your niche. But is that something is that part of your 5-year, 10-year goal? Is this something?
Absolutely.
Is this going to be something that it's going to be a career for you? Like this is
Pursue it?
something.
I don't know. I'm having fun with it right now. I want to keep it that way. Like I'm enjoying it so much right now. I just want to see where it takes me. And, I feel like it's helped me. I feel like I'm even kind of funnier with the friends now. But, I don't have huge plans like, oh, I want to blow up and I want to be like selling out. If it happens, it will happen, But right now I'm just focused on like.
You're still enamored with the whole doing gigs here and there and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Like
I'm going
doing
to San Antonio in 2 weeks.
Oh,
Sharita
nice.
Is that
invited me.
gonna be your first time
nice.
traveling?
Fuck
for
Sharita
comedy?
too for that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
tight.
yeah. She's been awesome. I watch a lot of like RuPaul's Drag Race. They have the drag mothers. I'm like, you're like my comedy mother. She took me under her wing. She taught me a lot. So yeah, and my friends too. They helped me work on my craft, and they call me out when I'm like unfunny.
That's good. That's
So,
good. You need
yeah.
friends like that too.
Yeah, yeah,
Keep you on your toes.
Honestly, like I love what I'm doing. I just like when I'm enjoying something so much, I try to keep it close to my heart. So like whatever happens, I know like I will be guided in that way. Right now, I'm just kind of focused on like becoming funnier, doing better stuff, and I hope I'm still doing this like 5 years, 10 years, 20 years down the line.
Yeah,
That's cool. All right. Make sure you guys follow us, bro.monroe.show. You can guys follow me.
I gotta pee really
bad. You guys can follow Milo's sister. It's 915 Vintage, bitch. They do lip balms, face scrubs, bunch of different stuff. Make sure you guys follow Chukatown Comedy Fest for all the stuff.
At Chukatown Comedy.
At Chukatown Comedy. Make sure you guys just go to massivetix.com, support all the shows, do your thing, and make sure you guys see Enrique Chacon. We'll see you guys soon. Laters.
Bye.